video, I showed you guys school supplies that I purchased at a store. But ever since then, my brain has been filled with amazing DIY ideas that I figured that I would share with you guys. So if you guys want to see how to create these really affordable supplies, stay tuned. See you in my next video. Bye guys! Alrighty, so one thing I love to do is to set all my supplies in front of me so I know exactly what I'm dealing with. In this DIY, you'll need pencils, some decorative tape, Mod Podge, some brushes and sponges to apply the glue, along with some construction paper and paper towels to prevent a mess, scissors, and glitter. So for our first DIY project, you need a pencil and some decorative tape, and all I'm doing is lining up the tape with my pencil, the part that's all wood, and I'm taking 2 long strips and applying that very smoothly along my pencil, like so, and voila! Look how easy that was! Super decorative and pretty. And to make this pencil a bit more decorative, I decided to apply some Mod Podge with a brush along the rim of the pencil, and I applied some pink glitter as well, and I thought this just added a really cute touch to it. Now it's time to decorate some notebooks and folders. I have to say, by far, this was the most simple DIY project. All you need is some decorative paper. I got mine from Michael's, and they were 6 for $1. An amazing deal. And as you guys saw in my haul video, I spent about $2 on a Hello Kitty folder, so this is an awesome bargain. Along with the decorative paper, you just need like a stencil or a ruler, something to give you a straight edge, some scissors, your notebook, and a folder. Mine are trappers, so all I had to do was really take out the paper they provided and trace the line, cut it out, and just slide it right onto my notebooks. If you guys don't have this, you can always just glue it on with some Mod Podge. That will do as well. And voila! There you go. You guys can feel free to write your name with a Sharpie or apply some stickers onto the paper, but I thought that this specific one was busy enough and it really matched well with the color sheets of paper inside, so I really like that touch. On to the next one. Same thing, I'm just taking a stencil. You guys can use a ruler. I just couldn't find one at the moment. And I'm just tracing out the amount of paper that I will need. I go a little over the edge just so I cut a little more than needed, just in case. And you just erase all the marks that you make, and you put it in your handy little folder. As you can see, I had to cut off excess, but that's fine because it's always good to have more than less. And look, how adorable is this Hello Kitty folder? I'm so in love and I can't wait to use it. And now it's time to make some personalized bookmarks. Okay, I must admit, bookmarks are kind of outdated, but I went back to thinking of ways that I study and organize myself, and bookmarks can be very helpful when you want to mark the space that you need to remember in your book, or if you just simply fall asleep while studying. So what I did was I estimated the length and width that I wanted for a bookmark, and since the decorative paper is very thin, it's technically scrapbook paper, I applied a thick construction paper in between and covered it on both sides with Mod Podge with the decorative paper. And I also took a hole puncher and applied some ribbon to give it a cute touch. Applying ribbon is also an option, or you can just leave it as is. On to the second bookmark. I took this construction paper, which is pretty sturdy on its own, and I just took the outline that I originally had and I cut out another piece. And by cutting out two pieces of sturdy paper, it ensures that your bookmark won't be very flimsy, and I just simply applied this with, you guessed it, Mod Podge. And you guys can just trim it so it's even on both sides. And now taking some decorative stickers, scrapbook stickers, 3D stickers, frames, whatever you guys have laying around, just go ahead and apply that to your construction paper, aka your bookmark. As you can see, I decided to take this cute little frame that I also bought at Michael's for a really affordable price, and you just apply this with your glue gun. I also purchased some wiggly eyes that I thought would be very appropriate for a bookmark, and as you guys can see, you can basically use any stickers or decorations that you have laying around and add this to your bookmark for some spice. I was inspired by a sticker that said "Look at me," so I decided to apply some googly eyes onto my construction paper, like so. And on my other, I decided to apply a sticker that said "Totally You." And this is how it turned out. I am so pleased with them, and I plan on using this in my school year. I love it. Now on to our composition notebooks. They can be so boring, but with some chalkboard stickers, they can be amazing. I took this chalkboard sticker from Michael's and applied that onto the label that they provide. As well, I found this amazing little mug decoration. It's like a wooden chalkboard, and I just applied this with my glue gun. I thought it was adorable. So you can leave your notebook as is, but I had a lot of rhinestones laying around, so I decided to apply them on my little chalkboard mason jar and write a cute phrase that matched the starry background and rhinestones in my jar. I wrote "Shine Bright," but you can always erase it because it is a chalkboard. And now it's time for our Tumblr-inspired collage notebook. It's a bit time-consuming, but totally worth it. Now, all you have to do for this DIY is simply pick a whole bunch of old magazines that you have laying around and simply cut triangles out of them. So some people draw stencils so they're perfectly shaped triangles, but I kind of freehanded everything. I just flipped through the magazines and whatever image I liked, I simply sketched out a triangle with a mechanical pencil and cut it out to my desired shape. It wasn't all perfect, but altogether it gave it that scrapbook feel. So once you have all your cut out images, all you have to do is apply it to your notebook with a glue stick. And I laid out my images beforehand to know where I wanted. As you guys can see, the triangles were not perfect, so I just took a scrapbook piece of paper, which was really shiny and glossy from my chapter book, and I applied that where the empty gap was, and I decided to write a quote, which I think went along very well with my collage, and I simply wrote, "Express yourself," which I think is appropriate for a notebook and a collage. I did this with color Sharpies, and I just added a whole bunch of colored dots to it as well. And to give this a really nice glossy, finished, sealed effect, you apply a thin coat of Mod Podge with a sponge, and there you go. Our Tumblr inspired notebook is complete. I am in love with this. And that's about it, guys. I made all these DIY projects for honestly under $5 each for every individual project. Altogether, it will cost you less than 20 bucks. Please thumbs up this video for all my hard work and for more projects coming to you soon. I hope you guys liked it. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah!